I don't know. I think, the experience of COVID has been so different for so many different people. I think a lot of people in my small community of folks who are not dramatically financially impacted, who are not losing jobs and losing home, I hear a lot about a silver lining of slowing down, of not being able to just keeping ourselves busy to avoid dealing with what's really going on, and like a lot of crises in life, whether they're personal crises, health, divorce, depression. It does open up the possibility of identifying our priority, refocusing on our priority, making decisions or changes in our lives to reflect these priorities. And so I'm hearing that people are doing that, and I think that's one of the benefit. But clearly there's a huge rise in depression, suicide, even among very young people, right? Like kids are out of school, they've lost their safety net. They're the major victim of this. They're making huge sacrifice for the survival of the adults because they're not dying in huge numbers. But they have to sacrifice everything that's necessary for healthy development in order for adults to survive. So it's a complicated situation, and especially considering the economic toll and some of the like if you've had COVID and you have some of the long-term effect. I really don't know what the answer to your question is. I think that in general, we understand now what stress does to the body. And especially in childhood, chronic stress can cause mayhem on your nervous system. And these changes are so deep that they literally transform your brain. And these changes, though, are not permanent, and the brain continues to be changeable, to be flexible. And we're also learning more and more about how you can heal your nervous system, or how you can become more resilient to stress. So as an adult, again, this is not for the children. This is a different situation for children who are, completely vulnerable to the stress around them. But as adults, we can learn how to handle stress and be more resilient and be less impacted by stress.